Okay, welcome back. Now I want to delete this image I have here. I want to delete it. So what I can do, click on the shadow box, click on the image, drag it to this delete bucket there. It didn't move. Click on it, you drag it. So just click on it, click on the delete. It will delete. So the next thing we want to do, we want to fill our blouse. But for the blouse, you make sure it's highlighted. I want to pick a fabric. You go to import image. I have this polka dot I want to use. You can reduce it, but not smaller than where you want it to be. Now why it's like that, you click on the shadow box, you see where the polka dot came. Now you reduce the opacity so that you can wipe off all other excesses. Now reducing the opacity, I'll zoom forward and change to eraser so that I can wipe off all other excesses at the side. You can see, because it's just the fabric region that is highlighted, I'm not wiping off my croquis. It's just the region that is highlighted that is being wiped off. But you be careful so that you see what just happened. You have to be very careful so that you don't, when you get to a smaller region, you reduce the size of your eraser. I want to do that too, so that I don't make some mistakes. I have to be very careful. I have to be very careful, like really careful, really careful, so that I can have a good job. I can zoom. Wipe out. I think I'll pause this video. Well, I'm almost done, so no need. No. Be very careful. So when you are done cleaning out all the excesses, you can now go to your shadow box again, click on that, increase the opacity, and you have what you have there. You can see. So the next thing we are now going to do is we are going to shade. When shading, we'll start from the skirt. You click on the skirt, you highlight the skirt first before you now click on this plus for it to give you this menu that is created above the skirt. You then click on that, click on blending, click on multiply. close. Now to highlight this skirt, you can see that the peplum covered the skirt. So what you will do to the peplum is you will hide the peplum by clicking on the peplum region. You click on that eye, you can see that the peplum is hidden. Then when you check closely, you see that I did not erase my image properly at this blouse region, so I will do that. Okay, so now for us to highlight the skirt, to shade the skirt, I go to this region of multiply that I have clicked. Now I simply change my brush to soft airbrush, then I color pick the same pink. I want to use the same pink. Then I check the size, I like to use 24. Then I highlight. It's fine if you have spillage, it's fine. It's fine if you have spillage. You highlight the flares too. It's not bad. Always perfect to zoom when you are doing this. Highlight that so you can see what we have. When you are done, you can now decide to clean. So what I want to do is I'm going to reduce my brush because this is shading, because I want to shade all the way to give my flare life. Okay, so I would shade like this. I would shade like this. All what I'm doing now is to give my flare life. You can have this. Have this. Can have this. It all depends on what you want. There's no formula to the flare thing. Okay, so now let me clean all around it. I change my brush to my eraser and I clean all around it. So for the waist, for the skirt region, you can see I have cleaned all over and our dress is having more life. So the next thing we are going to do is you click on the shadow box. We now want to highlight our skirt. While that multiply is being highlighted, you still click this plus sign to create another layer up. Now you click on it, you click on blending, you click on screen. Now the screen, you change your brush to your soft airbrush. Then my brush is too small, I want to increase the size a bit. Then you highlight charcoal. It's not showing screen, so undo whatever you have done. Oh shit, I need to clean again. I had to click the undo for too long. I will need to go back. If you want to clean the skirt, you have to go back to the skirt that you have highlighted. Okay, we have the multiply region, then I clean. If you want to clean something on the blouse, you have to go and highlight the blouse you have drawn. If not, it will not clean. I don't know if you understand. So this point I'm cleaning is the part that I was shading. I had to go and highlight before it would what clean. If you want to clean around the blouse, you do the same thing. So this is fine. Now I want to highlight. Let me create my click on my shadow box, and okay, I'll click on that. I change my blending to screen. Be sure that it is being ticked and screen is showing there. So now I change my brush to my soft air brush. Let me now highlight. What's the size? Okay, it's not bad. You can see you highlight the ties, you highlight. I can decide to let me increase my brush more. Let me undo it so that it can be wider. Okay, when you highlight, you leave the middle. Now you can come to this region of the flare, just highlight it a bit. I want to increase my brush, just highlight a bit. I don't know if you understand, to give your dress some life. Just highlight a bit. Good. So you can see that I have given the skirt life. So basically we are done with the skirt. So now we can move, because the band is black, you can actually leave it. So now we can move to the peplum. We click back that eye to open up the peplum.